This is the Guild Hub of the Metaverse, the home of play-to-earn gaming, education and exploration with the BlockchainSpace crew. This is Guild Radio. Prepare for takeoff.
Hello, everyone! Hello to all our friends there in the blockchain space. I'm Kaisaya, your host here for today, and it's gonna be an exciting day because we're gonna have an amazing guest. This time it's gonna be a developer, a real developer coming from a Web3 project, Wanaka Farm. So, with no further ado, let me introduce to you Vince from the Wanaka Farm project. Hi, Vince. How are you
Hi,
doing?
Kaisaya. Hi. Hello,
You
everybody.
doing okay?
Yes, I'm okay now. First of all, I have to thank you to the Blockchain Space and Kaisaya for inviting us to this, I see a podcast. Yes. Uh,
Yes.
yes, I'm come from
Lovely.
Wanaka. Yeah, and
Yes.
thank you. Well,
Super happy about the partnership. Vince, may I know what you exactly? All I know is that you're a developer, but what do you exactly do in the Wanaka project? I've been a developer myself before, but that was like way more than I don't know
uh,
for how many years, long time ago. So what do you do? Do you work in the back end, in the front end? What do you exactly do as a developer in the Wanaka Farm project?
yeah, exactly. I'm the client side. Maybe you will know it's a front end. It's like front end. Yeah, I'm front
Mm-hmm.
end game developer, technical leader. Yeah, and
Mm.
my job is just checking the tasking and manage the schedule and just help my member working with my member to solve some technical problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like this, and
Mm.
also develop the games. Yeah.
So like you're a lead, a lead in the project itself. Is that it?
Yes, one of the
Yeah,
leaders. Yeah.
one of the leaders. Yeah, we
Yes.
have lots of leaders in different departments for each of
Yes.
the projects. How long have you been with the Wanaka team?
I come with Wanaka team from the very first day,
Mm.
since 2021. No, 2021 is about April of 2021. Since we making the prototype, yeah. At that time, I joined Wanaka Farm.
So that was like since last year. Wow, that's amazing because we have lots of new projects right now, and I'd say that at least Wanaka Farm is one of those projects that have been there being developed since last year.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's I saw your game, from the videos, and I actually installed the game myself as well. I tried it. I bought some NFTs too. So yeah, I got to try your game, and there's really sleek graphics, especially the 3D ones, and yeah, but of course, some of our viewers right now don't know what this Wanaka Farm project is all about. So maybe Vince, you can just give us some information about what genre is this game all about? What platform does it work? Does it work in both mobile or PC desktop only? What network is it in, and what are your tokens?
Yeah. With yes, let's introduce our project. The Wanaka Farm is Jane is a simulation game. One of simulation game, and it's we focus on the farming. Yeah, farming simulation game is very popular since the past until now, and we was inspired from the some games from some mini games from the Facebook.
Uh huh.
I think all of us was used to play the farming game on Facebook. Yeah, I think so, and
Was it Farmville? I can't remember. Was it
yeah,
was it
something like
Farmville?
that.
Yeah, I think that was Farmville. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, something like that. And the farm together. The let me see. Currently, farm together game's title is very famous, and many people is playing that, and we just play that, and oh, we see, oh, farming game is very nice, so we decide to make a farming simulation games. Yeah, and we just plan to. Let me see. Plans to this game can play on many platforms, from
Mm-hmm.
mobiles to PC, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and web. and web. Yeah, we plan to play on web too, but at this time we still not make it available on web because some technical problems and some security problem. We cannot make sure that on the
But it's gonna
website.
get there, right?
Yeah, it's gonna get
Yeah.
there. Yeah, soon. We think
Mm.
it's we will get it soon. But
So what
I
network is
cannot.
this?
Yeah,
Don't make promises live. I mean, don't make promises here. Maybe your bosses might you might get in
yeah,
trouble with the scheduling of the project.
yeah. That's why I said that it's on the future, but not now.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So about the what network is it in, and of course the tokens that you have in in this project.
Yeah, our project we study from many economic pattern just like Asia. I think you will know Asia. It's very famous, yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
it's you two tokens type just like SPL and the other I just don't remember. So Wanaka is the same. Wanaka use the Wana is the main token and the
Mm-hmm.
in-game token will be Y. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Uh,
just gonna insert a few, like side questions in here. So the token itself, did you generate it like you had a token generation event? So along what time did it happen? Like from last year? And
yeah.
how did you go about it as a team? How did you prepare for it? Was there a lot of people who actually got into the project? Because I think during that time, there's this Axie Infinity hype at that time. How are you able to gather your own community, build your own community to get this their interest in Wanaka Farm project?
Yeah. Hmm. About the tokens. Let me. This will be a little bit hard for me because I'm not focused on the economic part of the project. The economic part is from our planning team, and
Mm-hmm. We
so I'm
should
not so
ask
clear about
them
it.
get in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we can just like have them if they have this. They can just probably comment down below. But I'm pretty sure that you've got an amazing people in your project because see you have been there since last year, so the longevity is there too. So can you tell me? Can you tell us and the viewers in here like who are the people behind your project? What are their backgrounds are like? Did they come from say game development from the
Yeah.
web 2 space, and yeah, which industry did they come from and who they are?
Yeah, we partnership with many venture and other companies just like Kyber Alumin Fund, Blockchain Able, Tomo Chain, and just a Black Venture like that,
Mm-hmm.
and the they give us many advanced many ideas about the economic and some mistake about the blockchain about what should I say? Sorry. Many mistake on them history,
Mm-hmm.
and we study from that, and
Yeah.
we just get up this. Also we not only have this company, we also have other side from some people, some friends of our boss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he and that people also working for a very big venture of
Mm-hmm.
blockchain on
Cool.
China. But since this is not time to show the name, so I cannot say anything more. But well, I'm so sure that people is that the people is very they have the big view about the economic
Cool.
of the blockchain. Yeah,
Yeah, and especially I think that will help out Wanaka Farm.
yeah,
Side question again. You as a developer, maybe I'll focus this one, the discussion on you being a developer. So you dove into the Web3 space, into the blockchain space.
yeah.
How was the transition like for you when when you weren't in this space yet? Like, okay, how did you go about it? Because there are probably some you know um judgments about getting into the space, but how did you what were you doing before And how did you find the transition into this into this space, into this Web3 space? Was it hard
Mm,
or like just easy peasy? Yeah. But you mentioned a
yeah,
lot of mistakes a while ago and learning from it. But yeah, just go ahead and share your experience as a developer.
yeah. Since the as a developer, I fir- first, I this is the first time I working with the Web3. So this is my first Web3 project. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I just take care about the client side where the player can play just the application you download, and
Mm-hmm.
the other side about the blockchain and about the contract, smart contract, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is a very is completely a different team. It's take care by our CTO, Mr. Chong Nguyen. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he implement all the thing on the smart contract from the blockchain side. And at the first time, to combine two side about the client side and the blockchain side, it was very hard task for me. We have to try many library, and we have to just like we have to develop ourselves the completely new library just to connect the game
Mm-hmm.
with the blockchain side. And but finally we find out that mm, that approach will not work well, and it have many risks about the security, about the
Yeah.
implement cost. Yeah, so we decide to move on the blockchain side onto the web, and just and the gameplay, then the game which I working on is completely separate
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
field. Yeah, that's why
Mm-hmm.
we work, and so I
So
think it's very
that's
different.
yeah, that's your focus right now. And would you say that you are an expert right now as a blockchain developer? Would you say
No,
that already? Because
I'm
you,
not. I'm not.
yeah. But I can assume like because you've learned a lot from the mistakes. You know, you
Yeah,
said you've been there for like 22. I think you're just being humble. So I would say maybe you're experienced enough to be in this space because if not for those mistakes and compared to those who are just starting right now, you're probably a much more knowledgeable. But every day is a learning experience for us. Some new technology will always come up, and then we have to learn new things once again. So I think it really have to devote lots of time for
yeah,
that, right? So
yeah.
yeah, cool. That's very interesting to say. I mean to hear from you, but. Yeah, the idea of Wanaka Farm. You said you were there with the project since 2021, and
Yeah.
since the start, basically. Did you get to know from the founders where the idea came from? Is it just because of the Farmville from Facebook, or is there any other reason why?
The reason why, as I said, it we inspired from the simulation game type,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the first point. And the second point is that our developer is working on the game industry. They very talented, and they have the experience on working on the simulation games
I
from
see.
yeah for many years. So we decide to go with our strongest point.
Yep.
Yeah, we have experience on working on simulation game, and just the developer. What I saying is on the developer side, and they have experience on the simulation game gen field, and they working for a long time, and everyone almost all of our team just like they like to playing the simulation game gen, and they used to play farm together and farming
Mm-hmm.
village on Facebook, many title of farming games. So we
Wow.
think we think it will be our strong point, and we just decide to go with this. And by the way, the simulation game gen is will it have a very bright future. I think so because uh we we also strong on the metaverse, just like developing the VR and the AR. We have many experience on working on that. So if so, we can in the future port we can also play our game on the Oculus Quest or some VR
Wow.
device. Yeah. So and with the farming jam, we can play some advertisement inside our games, and we can get benefit from that, and we can sharing that for our community, our player also. And yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow,
that's
that's
our plan.
exciting.
Yeah, we have many plans.
It's like metaverse thing already. Like, okay, I got the Oculus in here with me. I'm gonna pretend I'm farming. I'm at my home, but I'm actually really farming. So I think that's
Yeah,
very exciting. Something to look
yeah,
forward to on your project.
yeah.
And yeah, that's good to know. Now we're showing in here. You can see everyone how the game actually looks like. So I'd say it's so cute, it's so clean, like it's so pleasing to the eyes. Like, it's not super dark. So I would say like even the younger ones would appreciate this, and even I think across all ages. So maybe it's time for you while playing this video. How do you actually play this game, and how do you actually earn?
Yes. It's the very first time we introduce our project to the community. We go with the slogan that the play, relax, and earn. So
Mm-hmm.
the user experience on playing game is the most important thing we want user to experience. Yeah, and after that, from the play, user can relaxing, and after that, user can
Only you
earn
can
money.
play on your PC or mobile.
Yeah, that's
Oops.
why. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you were able to hear that, but I just tried to play a little sound in the
Yes.
video. But yeah, I heard it. Like, actually, I installed the game, and yeah, it was very
Yeah.
relaxing. And you
Yeah.
can just like leave it on the side. So yeah, let's go back to the question. Sorry for interrupting you there. So how do you actually
Mm.
like earn? What do you need to collect from the game and all that?
Yes. First user have to invest
Mm-hmm.
about $5 or $10 into the games,
Mm-hmm.
and they just farming. They just play farming, and they get the NFT, and from the NFT they can sell it for other players, and they can sell it from the marketplace or inside the games. Or well, we have many places for them to sell to buy and sell the stuff inside the game, and they will get Y or wanna
Mm-hmm.
from there. Yeah, and it's how user get the earn side of our game. And currently we also developed the rental system, the
Oh wow.
where have land user, they can just rent the land to other player, which don't have any lands, and they can get the benefit from that. Yeah, it's from it can
Mm.
they can rent from by wanna. And yeah, of course. So they beside earning from what they plan, what they're doing the farming stuff, they can also um, earn from the renting. Yeah.
So it's like it's I feel like when I'm taking a look at this, it's like not just a game, but also like a feeling of you being in the metaverse already. And
Yeah.
again, well, simulation, pretty much simulation is kind of related to that. So like it's easy to attach the metaverse concept in that
Yeah.
aspect. So did this is this released already? The rental system, is it out?
The rental system is out already. You can play the rental system now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Cool, cool, cool. So you mentioned about the minimum investment a while ago. It's about like $5, or what was it again? Like around $5, right? Like minimum, the smallest one that you can like
Yeah.
shed out. Is that
Yeah.
correct? And then how about the ROI? Usually, how long would you wait for your investment to return? Depending,
It's
I know it's the like maybe depending on how much you invested, right? But yeah, on
yeah.
average, maybe what do you say?
Yeah, it depends on what's the investment, and it depends on the market too.
Mm-hmm.
And at the moment, I cannot say anything because, as you know, currently the market is
It's
just
down right now.
yes, it's the trend now. So I don't know. Maybe today I say that the ROI will be once a month, once a month, but maybe
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow it will be more. I don't know about the markets
Yeah, depending
now.
really on the market, right?
Yes, it really depending on that.
Yeah, but let's assuming if we get into that, before we get onto the bear market, we just say that, maybe in a month or two, like
Yeah, maybe one a
players
month.
will be able to get invest, and they just have to
Yeah, why I
chill and live
wanna.
the game.
Yeah, chill, just
Yeah.
chill's way.
And then just
Uh,
pick up the vegetables that you're gonna get and all those things in your farm. So yeah,
yeah.
cool, cool, cool. Um, yeah, I know you're one of the developers working on the technical side, but based on your observations, how did your team actually work on making sure that the project will be there, for for a long time? I know you've been there since 2021 already, but for sure you're aiming to, last for more years, and if forever, maybe it can happen as well. What is your team doing in order to keep the longevity of the project, and for your community to, to stay in the community and believe in the Wanaka Farm project?
Yeah. Currently, we find that our problem is the, let's see, the tutorial. The tutorial side is we have to improve it to get more and more new player, because the as you know, simulation game genre is it's not simple. It have to calculate the
Mm-hmm.
economic, and it have
Yeah.
to do many things inside the game. So we are trying to improve that part, and we developing more and more about the multiplay. Yeah, currently we are developing the multiplay system so that user can interact with each other, and we're building a town. Just we call it one a town. Yeah,
Yeah.
where the player can interact to each other, and until and currently the market is just down, so that is in downtrend. So we focus more and more to the game side, and we will spend more time into the economic part to prepare everything for the uptrend time when it
Mm-hmm.
comes. Yeah, and
Cool.
for attracting new player. mm, just like I said, Wanaka Town is the one of the things we working on to attract the new player and keep the old player inside our game. Because if you play along, it will feel very boring. But if you have many interaction and you can
Yeah.
communicate with other player, it will be more fun, and
Yep.
you can relax and chill. Yeah, as I said,
Yeah.
yeah, mm, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
what
true.
we are
That's true.
working on. Yeah.
Cool, like you're just being prepared once the bullish in the market is already out there.
Yeah.
I like that part. I like that part, because some people, they are very confident about buying in the deep thing on the project
Yeah,
that they really want to
yeah,
get involved into. So yeah, thanks for all those informations. But I'm just curious, like, well, you mentioned about some, I think, that you're partnering with at the inception of the project, but I'm pretty sure, like, along the way, when you've released or launched the project, you've got more amazing partners backing up your project. Can you mention a few of those partners that you are
yeah,
with in Wanaka Farm?
yeah. Our partner is first of all, thank you for BlockchainSpace. We're working with BlockchainSpace. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and and we're working with many like blockchain app, Metaverse. Yeah, Metaverse is one. Metaverse, all of the developer is come from Metaverse. Yeah. The developer of the game is come from Miracle, and they come to the project.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the
Cool.
cooperation. We have the very cooperation with the Wanaka Farm project, and after that is Muwai Lua. As you see here is Kyber or Tomochans. It's maybe it's very famous in the blockchain and in the cryptocurrency. I think so. Yeah, and in the future, we are working with many partner in the future, and just we will release this in the time on the time that we find it comfortable for us and for the community. Yeah, and yeah, I think this I think this partner will have our project go far and far more. Yeah, further. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, including the guilds in the blockchain space as well, connecting all the communities out there with some interest in the in simulation and all that. So yeah, amazing. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think it's still gonna grow, right? Like I think you mentioned a while ago some partners from China, which we
Yeah.
cannot like mention until it's 100% official as of yet.
Yeah.
No jinx, no jinx for that. So yeah, thank you for that information. So I guess I'd ask, where are you currently on your roadmap? Are there any upcoming events or schedule that your current community members, and maybe those who are interested in getting into Web3 simulation games and get into Wanaka Farm, should they like look forward to in terms of your upcoming events and schedule, apart from the rental system we just came out?
Yeah, we are developing some mini games that user can play together. Yeah, that mini game will be
Inside the
multiplayer.
game is
Yeah, and
wow.
well, the concept is that users spend a little bit, users spend some fee to join the game events, and they will competition with other player to get the highest rank inside that event, and they get the
Mm-hmm.
reward. About the reward side, we will just adjust to so that the economy won't be worse or something like that. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
it's
How
the
many mini
upcoming
games are
event.
we talking about?
Let's see. We are preparing for two or three. Maybe
Uh-huh.
if we can go with the schedule, we will we will get more. But at the moment, we are just we are just researching and developing and testing some.
Build.
Yeah, build
Yeah.
and build. Yeah, the mini game, but it will come to the community soon.
I
Soon.
can't
So
wait for that. I feel like I want to ask you, like, when is this gonna be in quarter 3 of this year? But that's
uh
good. Is this something that you can actually like, give us a hint, or not yet?
yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's not yet, but we are trying our best. Our best. We are trying our best. Yeah, many problem in the developing field, but we are solving it. We are solving it, and we will bring it to the community soon.
Yeah, everyone should give kudos to those working on the back end, and even in the front of the development part. They are the brains. Without the brains, working on the
Yeah,
technicalities and all of this, that we don't have this kind of technology. I know the feeling of being
yeah,
in there. Usually they're in the back end, so it's kind of refreshing to actually be able to speak with someone who's working in the back end on the technical side, and not usually, because usually we would interview marketing people, because usually they're the face, they're the front. So I think it's good pleasure to actually be able to speak with Vince in here, coming from Wanaka Farm, and just hearing all your thoughts and your feedback and your experience from transitioning from Web 2 to Web 3. So yeah, we were actually, like we were talking a while ago in the backstage, maybe they should give you a raise for being up here in front of
yeah,
the
yeah.
camera, right?
Yes.
Well, maybe we wouldn't know. But yeah, that's so exciting. Mini games inside Wanaka Farm. So I think that's definitely something we should look out for. And I'm following all the social media of
Oh,
Wanaka.
thank
I think
you.
you guys, everyone's currently watching, should follow Wanaka Farm on Twitter, and everyone else as well, whichever social media networking sites you actually use, follow, so that we know when it's already time to play the mini games as well from Wanaka Farm. So yeah, thank you so much, Vince. But before we close this podcast, maybe you would want to give shout outs to the maybe your teammates in the development side. I don't know who you want to give shout outs to. Maybe your bosses. But yeah, I give the floor to you. Give your shout outs to whoever you want to give shout out to.
Yes. I will introduce our boss from Mr. Mr. Chung. He's our CEO, and he spend many times, spend many things inside our project, and he works on it very 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 hard. His background is developer too, and he's work all the time on the blockchain side, so he's have many experience inside that in this cryptocurrency field. And our CTO is Mr. Thuận Nguyễn. He also working on Kyber network too, and his background is, of course, CTO is a developer. His background is developer. And I have to introduce yeah, my our team that Mr. Hoàng Văn Đức. He's our Miracle uh he's head of the development, and he's our Miracle company CEO too. Yeah. And me and thanks to our outside and the developer, they are very talented, and I have to thanks to them very much about their hard work. Yeah. Maybe the
Yes.
introducing is that, and thanks to our partner, our advisor. They give us many idea about the economic since we still young in this cryptocurrency market. Yeah, just on Wanaka Farm is only 1 years old, I think. Oh no, it's not 1 years old. Maybe this year August is 1 years old.
Oh.
So yeah, so we will working more and more on this project. Yeah. So hope everyone enjoy this.
Yeah, I think you should later on you should prepare a list, but that's okay. I think you mentioned at least the important ones, and those really contributing a lot to the project. Yeah, the CEO of course, and the development team as well. So really amazing, Vince. It's really nice to talk to you. I would say it's from the bottom of my heart, it's so refreshing to see a developer speaking again in front of the camera because yeah, usually we're just geeking out, in our keyboards, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you so much, Vince. And yeah, we'll see you again. And everyone who's tuning here and in the Guild Radio of Blockchain Space, we thank you so much for listening and learning more about the Wanaka Farm project. And if you know more about the projects, do check out their website and of course follow them on Twitter as well. But for the meantime, this is Kaisaya saying goodbye for now. See you guys.